friends. Today, I'm going to tell you the story of Typhon, perhaps the most terrifying, colossal, and dangerous creature in Greek mythology. Throughout this video, we'll explore everything about Typhon, from his origins, how he terrified the gods, his epic battle with Zeus, to his legacy that continues to this day. If you're ready, let's embark on a journey into the depths of mythology. Typhon was a massive monster, born from the union of Gaia, Mother Earth, and Tartarus, the dark depths of the underworld in Greek mythology. His birth was a nightmare for the gods, because Typhon was created to shake the throne of the gods and disrupt the order of the universe. When it comes to his physical characteristics, Typhon was a true terror machine. His colossal size reached the skies, with hundreds of serpent heads and eyes that spewed fire. His legs were made of snakes, and with every step he took, the earth trembled. In short, Typhon was considered one of the greatest threats in Greek mythology. His very existence was a challenge even for the gods. Typhon's birth was driven by Gaia's desire for revenge. After the defeat of the Titans, Gaia wanted to create a threat against the rule of the gods. Thus, she united with Tartarus and gave birth to Typhon. Typhon wasn't just terrifying because of his physical strength. He also possessed supernatural abilities like breathing fire, causing earthquakes, and controlling storms. Typhon wasn't just a threat on his own. His offspring also posed a great danger to the gods. He united with Echidna, a half-woman, half-serpent monster, and fathered some of mythology's most famous creatures. Among these children were the Chimera, the Hydra, the Sphinx, the Nemean lion, and Cerberus. The Chimera was a fire-breathing monster with the head of a lion, the body of a goat, and the tail of a serpent. It terrorized the region of Lycia until it was finally slain by the hero Bellerophon. The Hydra was a poisonous serpent known for its regenerating heads. Heracles defeated it by cauterizing its necks with fire instead of cutting them off. The Sphinx was a legendary creature that killed people by asking them riddles. It terrorized the city of Thebes until Olympus solved its riddle and defeated it. The Nemean lion had a hide so thick that no weapon could pierce it. Heracles strangled it to death and used its skin as armor. Cerberus, the three-headed dog, guarded the gates of the underworld. Heracles captured it as part of his labors. These creatures became the greatest adversaries of heroes like Heracles in later myths. So, Typhon's influence extended not just through himself, but also through the legacy of his monstrous children. Typhon's ultimate goal was to challenge the gods residing on Mount Olympus. When he marched toward Olympus with his massive body, even the gods were struck with terror. So much so that they fled to Egypt to escape Typhon's wrath and disguised themselves as animals. Zeus transformed into a ram. Artemis became a cat. Hermes took the form of an ibis bird. Apollo turned into a crow or a hawk. These transformations also align with the animal forms of gods in Egyptian mythology. In other words, Typhon scared the gods so much that they had to hide their identities. This escape is an intriguing event that shows the limits of the gods' power. Typhon was a threat even the gods couldn't easily overcome. However, this escape couldn't last forever. Zeus eventually decided to confront Typhon. When Zeus decided to face Typhon, he launched his first attack by hurling his thunderbolts at the monster. But Typhon was so powerful that he captured Zeus and cut his tendons. Without his tendons, Zeus was rendered powerless and imprisoned in a cave. The cave was guarded by a female monster named Delphin. Although Delphine wasn't related to Echidna, she was a loyal ally of Typhon. However, luck was on Zeus's side. Hermes and Pan, or in some versions Cadmus, stole Zeus's tendons and restored his strength. After regaining his tendons, Zeus faced Typhon one last time. This battle was one of the most epic struggles in mythology. Zeus rained down his thunderbolts on Typhon, while Typhon retaliated with earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. In the end, Zeus weakened Typhon with his thunderbolts and imprisoned him beneath Mount Etna. Typhon's rage is still felt today through the volcanic eruptions and severe weather conditions of Mount Etna. Typhon's story continues to influence not just the ancient world, but also modern times. For example, the word typhoon is thought to derive from Typhon. However, this is a misconception. The word typhoon actually comes from the Chinese term typhoon, meaning great wind. Still, Typhon's name has become synonymous with storms and natural disasters. Additionally, Mount Etna, where Typhon was imprisoned, remains an active volcano to this day. The ancient Greeks believed that its eruptions and earthquakes were caused by Typhon's fury. This belief solidifies Typhon's role in mythology as a symbol of nature's destructive power. Typhon was one of the greatest threats in Greek mythology, a monster who even terrified the gods. His story symbolizes power, rage, and the destructive force of nature, securing his place in mythology. I hope this video helped you better understand Typhon's tale. If you enjoy mythological stories like this, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, take care.